give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a picture with Brother Jules, ain't the shit, but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
They say that you don't love me, ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge. Don't give an inch, don't give a nudge. Life will leave you battered and bent. Lose a win, got a hold of your chin. And I put it on Jamie and me. We just gave you inspiration for free. The money never meant much.
Under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tigers and the Waves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dylan Carmona will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that pitched in the All-Star game earlier this year. I like the way this guy goes about his business. He attacks the strike zone, and one of the things he's not afraid to do, let the opposing team put the ball in play. A solid all-around pitcher.
And stepping in, Dylan Cruz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on the way. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Josh Pearson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's into center field for another base hit. And trouble's brewing here to start the ball game.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Into the box, Tommy White, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, White is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup...
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pearson at third. Morgan at second with 1 away. Now a curveball misses inside.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. Louisiana is out in front here, 1-0. Paul Skinner, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
All even now, 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So next to hit is Tino Banks, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
Outside, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Swing and it misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Fouled off. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Pearson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their
smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Thompson.
The shortstop, number 13.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 8, the left fielder.
Here comes
Grady Javeri.
high in the air out to center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 9, the second.
Digging in next,
Gavin
Gavin Dumas. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Again, a 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second. Louisiana is on top. Now into the box, Simon Bauman. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Bauman.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a solo shot down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad I'm not a pitcher in this ballpark. Anything hit in the air, it's got a chance to go out to left field. This is like playing in a Little League place.
At the plate, Brennan Lambert. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Next up is Jacob LaFera.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
LaFera.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Now at the plate here is Seth Beck. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz.
Now the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this gets all the way to the wall. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing, and when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way, and those young legs helped him get there too.
At the plate now, Josh Pearson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Stepping up is Tommy White. First pitch of the AB now. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And he takes strike two.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Tigers lead it 2-1. And now in the box, James Agee, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors if he can avoid a collapse here in the final months. It's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Every pitcher wants to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in next, Gavin Schultz. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And another foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets him 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Brady Hebert.
And now, Brady Hebert. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Javeri able to track it down for the 3rd out. Now to bat, Hayden Travis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The catcher, Hayden Travis.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And it's fouled away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him to go down swinging there. Hayden Travis goes quietly leading off the 4th.
Cade Bell.
In now, Cade Bell. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He'll get to this one. So he's into 3rd there with their second 3-base hit of the game. And that would seem to be a good time to show you the team leaders in triples this year. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. So now to the plate, Thompson. And that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That misses 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. From the stretch, Brady Javeri is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Gavin Dumas stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Line drive to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Ready now is Tino Banks. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Banks is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently. Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Throw on to first, in time, one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Brady.
Next to stand in is Brady Macbeth. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Pops this one up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting.
Up next, Simon Bauman. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat.
Drives it out to deep right center field. A ball that's carrying. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Dylan Cruz.
The center fielder, Dylan Cruz.
First offering. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hebert has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter.
Next to dig in, Josh Pearson notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. And that one yanked just foul. The windup and the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Pearson, a native of Tennessee. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, Tommy.
Now to the plate, Tommy White struck out in his last trip to the plate. Fastball just inside. Count even now at 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hebert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. off the inning, it'll be Brennan Lambert. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Brennan Lambert.
Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Standing in now, Jacob LaFera, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And this one's in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Seth Beck is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Lambert stands at first with 1 out. And there he goes towards second. And he steps off, and they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trey Morgan, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hebert moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Catcher, Hayden.
Now at the plate is Hayden Travis. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And it's quickly 0-2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, after starting a game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Cade Bell.
Into the box, Cade Bell, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. He's got it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting,
So next to bat will be Thompson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 balls and a strike to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And now here is James Agee to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early. I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a moment to check out the standings. And as you can see, their lead is just a game and a half entering play here today. So now into the box is Gavin Schultz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season as we are all knotted up at 2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. Number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Number 20.
To the plate now, Brady Hebert. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Tino Banks. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Brady McBeth. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Banks, base runner at first with one out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Right side, but it's well foul. Runners on first with one down. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Now back.
Simon
baseman
will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Used the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Waves lead this one 3-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Brady Javeri.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his
second baseman, Gavin Newman.
In now, Gavin Dumas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Line drive base hit. Javeri blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness.
The center field.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
To second for 1, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Next, it'll be Josh Pearson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Next up, Tommy White. First pitch on the way. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Brennan Lambert. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate, Jacob LaFera. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next it'll be Seth Beck. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game. Get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
So now to the plate, James Agee. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Leading off for the Tigers, the first baseman,
Michael Lombardi has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now here's the first offering.
Michael Lombardi.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Set and the pitch. The bunt attempt is popped up. Macbeth is there, and he has it for the out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Devin Fontenot is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now here is Gavin Schultz ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's shortstop, Gavin Schultz.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, Brady.
To the plate now, Brady Hebert. Pops this one up. Morgan in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So here is Tino Banks, singled in his last at bat. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up is the shortstop, Thompson.
The shortstop.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit out towards second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Macbeth is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Oh, but they throw it away at second. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. Digging in will be Gavin Dumas. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Fouled away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hebert will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Dylan Cruz. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Stepping in once again is Brady Macbeth.
The first baseman.
And the pitch.
Macbeth.
Line to the right side. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Yeah, definitely not. Not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Standing in now, Simon Bauman pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on.
And he looked to move that winning run to third as he puts this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Striding forward now is the DH, Brennan Lambert. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The 0-1. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. So now to the plate, Jacob LaFera. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
This one's flared off to the right side. Pearson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting, catcher, Seth.
Now to the plate, here is Seth. Kevin Corcoran will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Should be enough to get the job done. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
It's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. New Orleans came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Michael Lombardi wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.